Hello, fine viewer. I am going over all the required stuff for my game design class in about 7 minutes. Bear in mind that, yes, this is going to be ridiculously fast, and so if you're not ready for it, well, you better get ready, because it's going to be crazy. Now you may ask, why did I decide to do it in this short period of time? Why would I make myself suffer this much? Well, because I'm stupid, and I stuck with it, and so now I'm with this, and it was really hard. So, Mr. V, you better get ready, because this is going to be real fast. Safe working environment. In summer, keep the temperature from 68 to 74 degrees, and in winter, keep it 73 to 78 degrees. Also, keep glare to a minimum. Distribute the lights properly and evenly, and don't make them too bright. Also, don't have a blindingly bright screen. Ergonomics. Keep neck in a neutral position, with the monitor about 30 inches away. Arms should be at about a 110-degree angle, and keyboard should have a negative tilt. Don't have any awkward posture or stress. Don't do repetitious actions. Sit upright and relaxed, with knees at a 90-degree angle. Your chair should be able to bend and move to help with posture. You can also stand, which reduces back strain, but it can hurt posture as well. Follow these steps and your posture should be at least 70% better. Computer security, or better known as IT security, protects information systems from damage to hardware and software. It is used to protect from network access, data, and seems like Mr. V made us study this just in an effort to make the school blocking websites look good. I still hate it though. You can reduce power consumption by allowing your monitor to sleep, hard drives to sleep after it has been about 15 minutes or less, use screensavers less, turn down the brightness settings, turn off the extra peripherals if possible, shut it off if not being used. These all should help to cut power consumption. When disposing of a computer, don't just throw it away. They shouldn't go in a landfill. Allow the manufacturer to recycle it, resell it, or donate it instead. It's much better to dispose of it in this method. Data integrity is the assuring accuracy of data over its life cycle. Unintended changes to its data, malicious intent, or unexpected failure in the hardware, and human error are all a failure of data integrity. It could be many things from slightly recoloring an image to much more horrible acts. Errors are due, at least 95% of the time, to human error. People lure others into getting important information from them. Software can be easily abused in this as well. It's time for some definitions. Virus, a piece of code that can copy itself and has detrimental effects, such as destroying data. Phishing, taking financial information from others, posing as a company. Email threats can involve phishing, spam, viruses, trojans, and other unsavory stuff. Social engineering, an attack vector relying on human error and interaction, tricking people into breaking security procedures. Spoofing, forging of official things like email headers to look real, used to trick and can be involved in phishing. Identity theft, like the name implies, using stolen information to pose as someone else. Spamming, sending the same message over and over indiscriminately, not as dangerous as some of the others. DOS, denial of service, making a network machine unavailable to the user can be crippling to the service of the internet. Hackers mess with and modify things, not always maliciously. Crackers try to break security, some of it to help penetration with testing services, but others use it for more malicious intent. IDS monitors systems for malicious activities and policy violations, etc. To prevent some of these things, be careful on the internet and don't give out personal information. Make sure you never give out anything or don't click any ads that look suspicious. It is not very easy to prevent a DOS attack though, and there are not really any amazing proven methods. Intellectual property rights. Rights a person has over his or her creation. Massive issues have occurred on YouTube right now, as companies use this to get rid of or take the rights of certain videos that utilize their product. Sometimes the videos are taken down unfairly in a sense due to the negative review, while other videos are taken down due to the company owning the property. It has started the Where's the Fair Use campaign on YouTube, which has spread due to a bunch of irritated YouTubers. Open source / proprietary CMS has to do with website creation / managing. Open source is more flexible to you and there are no licensing fees, but you're mostly alone and make your website a lot more vulnerable to security risks. Proprietary costs money and you have to depend on the company, but it's easier to let them set it up and you have much more support than open source. Information privacy is the relationship of collection and dissemination of data and tech, and political and legal issues surrounding it can arise in response to criminal justice, financial information, residence, location-based services, etc. The laws are constantly changing around this. The recent event with the government trying to get the ability to delve into iPhones is a recent issue relating to this, though Apple did refuse to allow them to do so in the end. Private networks are often used at homes, personal offices, etc., and embody the name. It can cause security issues, and our school doesn't have this, trust me. It would allow for too much free will, and that's just bad as far as the school's concerned. Social networks are used to build social relationships and stuff like that. It is used by many people and has benefits like connecting others, but can cause privacy problems, etc. Industry data can be accessed by most people to find statistics on companies. It can be used by normal people, journalists, and even competitors. Piracy is an illegal copying and distribution and/or the use of software to people who haven't paid for it, especially used with programs and games. Computers are used all around the world and have become extremely important. They are used in almost every job, from drafting to teaching to just about anything else you can think of. They've evolved over the years from commodity to an extremely important tool that we use every single day. Heck, our school even uses them, even though they kind of suck. Now it's time to go over some of the parts of a computer. Case houses the ventilation, powering, and block transmission of EMF. Motherboard, a circuit board in the foundation at the bottom of a computer, allocates power to CPU and RAM and allows components to interact. CPU, Central Processing Unit. It's the brains of a computer. In terms of computing power, it's the most important. RAM, Random Access Memory. It accesses memory and is very quick at that. Only problem is that once the power goes out, it's gone. Power supply. You know that converts energy from a socket to proper voltage for a computer. Hard drive SDD and HDD. Hard drive disk and solid state drive. Used for reading and writing data. Video card. A card that generates video feed for the monitor. Sound card. Creates and finds sounds for the programs. Network card. Connects computer to the network/LAN, exchanges data. Heatsink/fan. Used to cool the computer down. Optical drive. Uses lasers to scan a disk. It's in more than just computers, including video game systems and DVD players. Monitor. Display screen for visual output from a computer. And keyboard and mouse. Input device for typing, etc. Well, I hope you enjoyed this very quick, brief synopsis over all that I had to do for this class. Take care.